When most people think about transforming their bodies, they imagine endless hours at the gym, strict diets that strip away every pleasure, and a lifestyle that feels impossible to maintain. This mindset is exactly why so many quit before they even begin. But what if the secret to change isn't about doing everything, but simply about doing something, consistently every single day? Imagine this, just 30 minutes. Half an hour out of the 24 you already have. That's all it takes to set a chain reaction in motion. One that can completely reshape not only your body, but also your mind and your life. 30 minutes a day might sound small, but the results it produces can be monumental. Think of it like compound interest in finance. When you invest a little money every day, it may not look like much at first, but over weeks, months, and years, the power of compounding turns those small deposits into a fortune. Your body works in the same way. Each push-up, each squat, each step you take in that 30-minute window is a deposit into your health account. At first, the changes are invisible, but slowly your body starts paying interest. More strength, more stamina, and a shape you never thought possible. Science supports this truth. Studies show that even 30 minutes of moderate exercise per day significantly reduces the risk of heart disease, improves metabolism, enhances mood, and strengthens muscles. More importantly, it's realistic. You don't need to train like an athlete to see results. You just need to train like someone who shows up consistently. But here's the most powerful part. It's not only your body that changes. Your discipline sharpens. You begin to prove to yourself that you can commit and follow through. That half hour each day becomes a foundation, a daily ritual that anchors your growth. And once you witness your own progress, the motivation to continue becomes natural. Many people underestimate what they can achieve in 1 year, but overestimate what they can achieve in 1 week. They expect immediate results, and when they don't see them, they give up. But the 30-minute rule shifts your focus away from instant gratification. It teaches patience, it teaches consistency, and ultimately it teaches mastery. So can 30 minutes a day really change your body? The answer is yes, if you approach it with intention, consistency, and belief. The first step is simple: carve out the time. Not tomorrow, not next week, today. Your body doesn't ask for perfection. It only asks for commitment. This is where the journey begins. In just half an hour every day, you can rewrite the story of your health, your energy, and your confidence. And the beauty of it is this: 30 minutes is not a sacrifice, it's an investment. Now that you understand the power of 30 minutes, the question becomes, how do you use that time effectively? Not all workouts are created equal. Spending half an hour scrolling on your phone while sitting on a treadmill will not transform your body. But if you focus with purpose, 30 minutes is more than enough to spark real change. The first step is choosing a method of movement that matches your goals. If your aim is to burn fat, high-intensity interval training, known as HIIT, is one of the most effective ways. In just 20 to 30 minutes, alternating bursts of intense effort with short recovery periods can ignite your metabolism, torch calories, and continue burning fat long after you've stopped moving. If your focus is strength, bodyweight training or resistance exercises are perfect. Push-ups, squats, lunges, and planks can be done anywhere. No equipment needed. Over time, you can add dumbbells, resistance bands, or kettlebells to intensify the challenge. The beauty of strength training is that it not only builds muscle, but also strengthens bones, improves posture, and increases your body's overall efficiency. But what if you don't enjoy high-intensity exercise? That's okay too. Walking briskly, cycling, swimming, or even dancing can be powerful forms of movement. Remember, the goal isn't to punish yourself, the goal is to be consistent. Choose an activity you enjoy, something that makes you look forward to your 30 minutes instead of dreading them. The second step is discipline over motivation. Motivation is fleeting. Some days you'll feel fired up, other days you won't. Discipline is what ensures you move even when you don't feel like it. The trick is to make it non-negotiable. Treat your 30 minutes like an appointment with yourself, a meeting that cannot be canceled. Morning or evening, find the time that fits your life and protect it fiercely. The third step is tracking your progress. You don't need fancy gadgets, though they can help. A simple notebook or app where you record your workouts, your repetitions, or even your mood after exercising can be powerful. Progress, even when it's small, is motivating. Imagine flipping back through your notes after 3 months and realizing you've built a streak of 90 workouts. That's proof you're changing, and it will push you to keep going. Lastly, understand this. 30 minutes isn't just about the body, it's about the mind. During those half hours, you're training resilience. You're teaching yourself that you're capable of change, that you value your health, and that you're willing to invest in yourself. This mental shift often spills into other areas of life: better focus at work, improved relationships, and a stronger sense of self-worth. So use your 30 minutes wisely. Move with purpose. Challenge yourself, but also enjoy the process, because in those small daily victories lies the foundation of transformation. And when you look back after weeks and months of consistency, you'll realize something powerful. 30 minutes didn't just change your body, it changed who you are. When you commit to 30 minutes a day, the changes go far beyond muscle growth, fat loss, or increased endurance. What begins as a simple workout routine soon evolves into a lifestyle, and that lifestyle influences every corner of your existence. At first, the benefits are physical. You feel stronger, your clothes fit better, and daily tasks that once left you tired now seem easier. But the true transformation happens in the mind. Those 30 minutes become more than exercise, they become a symbol of your commitment to yourself. Each session is a reminder that you are capable of showing up, no matter what life throws your way. Consistency builds momentum, and momentum once gained is hard to stop. Think of a snowball rolling down a hill. It starts small, but as it continues, it grows larger and more powerful. Your 30-minute habit works the same way. Over time, it spills into your eating habits. You start craving healthier foods, not because you force yourself, but because your body demands better fuel. Sleep improves, stress decreases, and your overall energy rises. But here's something most people don't realize. 30 minutes a day doesn't only improve your health, it rewires your brain. Neuroscientists have shown that regular physical activity increases the production of endorphins and dopamine, the chemicals that make you feel happy, focused, and motivated. Exercise literally reshapes the brain, enhancing memory, sharpening concentration, and reducing anxiety. In other words, those 30 minutes don't just transform your body, they transform how you experience life. Another hidden benefit is identity shift. At first, you may see yourself as someone trying to work out, but with each passing week, you no longer see yourself as someone struggling to get fit. You become the type of person who moves daily, who takes care of their health, who values discipline. This shift in identity is powerful because it cements the habit. Once your self-image changes, your behavior follows naturally. And perhaps the most profound ripple effect is how it impacts the people around you. When your family, friends, or colleagues see your consistency, it inspires them. They notice the glow in your skin, the confidence in your posture, the energy in your conversations. Without even realizing it, you become a role model. Your 30-minute commitment doesn't just change you, it encourages others to change as well. This is the beauty of small daily habits. They compound, they expand, and they reach farther than you ever expected. What began as a personal challenge becomes a lifestyle. What began as 30 minutes of sweat becomes a ripple effect of discipline, health, and inspiration. So when someone asks, "Can 30 minutes really change your body?" The answer is yes. But the deeper truth is this: 30 minutes a day doesn't just change your body, it changes your life. By now you understand that 30 minutes a day is more than just a workout. It's a promise to yourself. But what happens when those days turn into months and those months into years? The results are nothing short of extraordinary. Let's imagine two people. The first spends years saying they don't have time, waiting for the perfect moment to start. The second carves out 30 minutes a day no matter how busy life gets. After 1 year, the difference is striking. The first remains the same, or worse, less healthy. The second is stronger, leaner, and more confident. After 5 years, the gap is life-changing. The person who made daily deposits of effort now has the health, energy, and mindset that others only dream about. This is the power of compound effort. Small, consistent actions beat occasional bursts of intensity every time. It's not about being perfect. It's about never giving up. Missing a day won't ruin you, but giving up on the habit will. Those who embrace 30 minutes a day understand that progress is built not on perfection, but on persistence. Real-life success stories prove this truth. Countless people have transformed their bodies and minds with short, focused daily sessions. Parents with busy schedules, professionals with long work hours, even older adults who thought change was no longer possible. When they committed to 30 minutes, they discovered their bodies still respond. their energy still grows, and their confidence still shines. But perhaps the greatest gift of 30 minutes a day is freedom. Freedom from the belief that fitness is out of reach. Freedom from the excuse of not enough time. Freedom from the endless cycle of starting and quitting. You realize you don't need a gym membership, expensive equipment, or hours of training. All you need is a decision. A decision to value yourself enough to give your body 30 minutes each day. And here's the most inspiring part. Once the physical transformation happens, it often unlocks other areas of growth. The discipline you build spills into your career, your relationships, and your personal goals. You start to believe in your own power, and that belief changes everything. So, can 30 minutes a day really change your body? Yes, but more importantly, it changes the way you see yourself. It proves that consistency beats excuses. It shows that even the busiest person can find time for transformation, and it reminds you that your future health is built not in one giant leap, but in small daily steps. This is your invitation. Not tomorrow, not next week, today. Find your 30 minutes. Move, sweat, breathe, and commit. Because in the end, it's not just about the body you build, it's about the life you create.